for the ground attack.
Now, there's no... I was about to say there's no queen at the natural, but indeed there actually is. I didn't see it walk up from the other area. Never mind, I meant main when I said natural. And anyway, there's queens. Don't worry. I thought there were no queens. There's queens, and there's a Spire as well. He's also getting Baneling speed and Burrow, which is going to be pretty helpful. He can also send out some Zerglings at every Expo and burrow them, make it that much harder for Terran to take. Marines coming in right now. The Zerglings getting mowed down by the machine gun fire. Stim, of course, doing a lot of damage, and this third expansion may not last for too long.
Yeah, we actually had two drops going on at the same time. It's really good to do because you divide the attention of the Zerg player. However, this medevac isn't dropping all of its units when it really should have. The other medevac deciding to leave, only losing one Marine. That's very, very good.
Yeah. Well, not good for that Marine, but not good for him, is it?
Maybe.
Well, maybe he'll be infested.
He'll be reborn as a Thor pilot.
Wow. Does that happen in the Terran army? I know in like the Protoss army, if you die, you can come back as like a stalker or like an immortal or something. But in the Terran army, you're dead. Those guys right there. Oh, hopping up into the medevac at the last minute. That Overlord feeling very lucky as well. But here comes the big tank Marine push from our Terran player. Getting some vision on the high ground as well. That's going to be pretty helpful.
I wonder if these lines of siege tanks is an intentional thing.
I don't think so. I think it's kind of I don't know, like a sort of response move, but
it's not bad either way.
That was that forces. Yeah, that actually could be the end of the game right there. That was those units were pretty necessary in holding off that attack, and yeah, that's not what you want to do. All right, so tanks being kind of leapfrogged across. Zerg frantically trying to rebuild their army after losing about half of it, unfortunately. Marines are going to take down that Overlord.
This is a very good position for the Terran to be in. You get the tanks in the lower level, which can't be attacked by any sort of Baneling Zerglings coming from the main, and then you can drop your Marines into the main to run by and do a lot of damage. If there are any defenses at the natural, they're completely negated because you're just going around it. Ooh, not so good. The problem with doing something like that is you do take splash damage from your own siege tanks. Yeah. But Zerg going for a almost all in here. If he doesn't do any severe damage, oh, that's not good. So now the Zerg is in a bad position. Terran able to do stuff like that, just run in, do some drops, get the siege tanks steadily moving closer and closer to the natural expansion. Once you get within siege mode of there, you can do drops to attack the main to take out the tech, and then you are also destroying the economy at the same time.
And another huge group of reinforcements, well, not really huge, but another large group of reinforcements coming down for the Terran army. Oh, he needs to spin back and get within tank range. And more Zerg units almost being taken out there, but the control from Yoda is so good, keeping those Marines alive, keeping a lot of them spread out so that if a Baneling were to hit it, wouldn't take out too many of them. Yoda is just actually playing really well this game.
So we saw True get the Spire, but he hasn't actually been able to use it because Yoda is putting on so much aggression. This is really what Marine King revolutionized in Season 2, I believe it was, of GSL. If you keep the pressure on the Zerg, they can't actually use their higher tech at all. They have to constantly build units or they die.
Oh, a lot of Marines being mowed down by the Banelings, so very, very dangerous situation here, but the Banelings being taken out by the tanks. Great tank spread, plenty of Marines left. And again, the Terran army creeps ever forward, those Banelings being morphed. If he can stim in, he can take out all those Banelings before they finish. Wow, all those Banelings dying. That is hugely, hugely bad for I'm True. Tank being taken up from behind, but he might just have enough Marines to finish this off right now if he micros carefully. Looks like he will. I think this game is probably going to go to our Terran player. You agree?
I do agree.
Okay. Alright, Marines getting very low though. One Baneling with a bad day. Marines trying to run up the ramp. Oh,
beautiful Baneling. But the rest of the Marines are getting lifted up into these medevacs and are going to be able to live to see another day. They are all extremely hurt, but if he gets any moment of peace, he can drop them and get the heals pretty quickly.
Or he can do different kills.
Yeah.
That works too. There you go.
They were too heavy. They were slowing down the medevac.
The medevacs are like, there, empty.
But the natural expansion of the Zerg is down, so the income rate is very, very low.
Yeah, 56 to 23 harvesters. What's the army tab look like right now? 115 to 47. Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
a pretty. It would take an incredible miracle for I'm True to come back in this game, I think.
And he is going to try to use Mutalisks to make that happen. The problem is Mutalisks are great for harassment, but they are not good in a straight-up fight against Marines and Medevacs.
Yeah, you're certainly going to need more than 7 of them.
Yeah.
And that represented basically the last resources. So, unfortunately, I think we're going to see I'm True taken out here. Oh yeah, Zerglings getting annihilated from the low ground by tanks. Some of these Medevacs may go down, but down to just 3 Mutas left and a couple Zerglings. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen a GG quite yet. But
well, it is interesting because if I Am True loses this game, he is in 3rd or 4th position. Yoda and Losira would be fighting for 1st. So he's probably holding on to that hope that he might still be able to come back into it.
Yep, spawning pool does go down. Oh, actually, Mutalisk is coming from behind. Probably going to be able to get at least 2 of those tanks. Maybe 3. Yes, he does get it. Oh, but he loses all the Mutas.
And that's GG.
That is it. GG. So I'm True knocked into 3rd or 4th place, it looks like, in this incredible Miracle in-house tournament.